Hi, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to show you how to test and replace your oven's temperature sensor. There's three main issues that can cause an oven not to work properly or not to heat up. One is a bad temperature sensor, one is a bad heating element, and the other is the oven can simply be out of calibration. If your oven isn't heating up at all, then the problem is likely either the temperature sensor or the heating element. If it's heating up, but maybe it's 20, 30, maybe as much as 40 degrees off, then you can likely calibrate it and get it to working close enough. And I've got some videos that show you how to calibrate various types of ovens. I've also got a video that shows how to test and replace the heating element. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to test and replace the oven's temperature sensor. A bad temperature sensor can cause an oven to not get hot at all, or to be way off, maybe 100, 200 degrees off, where it just barely gets warm. Most modern ovens will even show an error code to tell what the problem is. And here's a list of some of the common ovens and error codes that indicate a problem with the temperature sensor. So let's get started with this project. This is a temperature sensor, and they're pretty simple to replace. They're simple to test. So we need to access that temperature sensor by pulling out the shelves, and then there's one nut. It's a 1/4 inch nut, so you'll need a nut driver to remove that temperature sensor. It's right here. In my oven, it's right in the center. It could be over on the left side or over on the right side. Before you do any work, make sure you turn off the power. You can do that by doing the breaker or by unplugging the oven. Then with that nut driver, just remove that one screw. And sometimes you can pull the wire through the front and get to the connection. In my case, I can't, so I'm going to have to pull the oven away from the wall. And just to be safe, I'm also going to unplug it, and that gives me a little more access as well. Typically, there's going to be 4, 5, 6 screws on the back, and you're going to remove the top part of the cover on the back of the oven, and that's going to give you access to where the temperature sensor is connected. So with that cover off, look in the area where you saw the temperature sensor inside the oven, and you should see basically a white wire, and you pull that out a little bit and that'll get you to the connector. And here's my connector. You'll just squeeze the plastic tabs and you can pull it loose. It's that simple. So you can test the temperature sensor in place, or you can remove it completely. I'm going to show you both methods. So you want to use a multimeter. You want to turn it to the ohms setting. Then you're going to put the probes in the connector of the temperature sensor, and you're going to read the resistance. A properly operating temperature sensor is going to have a resistance of about 1080 ohms at room temperature. Mine is in kilo ohms, and it's reading 1.083 or 1083 ohms. So my temperature sensor is actually good. But assuming it's not good, you're going to go back to the front of the oven and you're going to pull it out. And this is what the temperature sensor looks like. Now we're going to test it again just to make this video complete. And again, you want to set your multimeter to the ohm setting. And again, you're just going to test the resistance of that temperature sensor. And as you can see, mine is essentially perfect. 1080 ohms. You can't get much closer than that. Now, what would indicate a bad sensor? At room temperature, 1080 ohms is perfect. If it's more than about 20 ohms off, either less than 1060 or greater than 1100 ohms, then the sensor is likely bad and needs to be replaced. If you get no continuity at all, and that's indicated here by the 0L, then it's also bad. Or if you get absolutely no resistance, then that means that the temperature sensor is shorted out and is also no good. So it's time to replace it. So various ovens use different styles of sensors, and you're just going to have to find what model you've got, and you can go to Amazon or various places and find the right temperature sensor. Once you've got it, you just basically reverse the process. You'll put the connector into the slot where you pull the old one out. You'll slide the wire back in as far as you can get it, and you can go to the back of the oven. You're going to pull that connector through, and sometimes it's a little hard to find. You're going to have to dig for it just a little bit. Once you get it through there, you're just going to reconnect it, Then you're going to go back into your oven and you're going to put that screw back in place. And then you're basically done with this project. So temperature sensors typically cost less than $10. This is a really simple project. You definitely don't need to pay somebody to do this for you. And then you just put the back cover back in place and you're finished. Plug the oven back in, slide it back into place, turn that breaker back on, and your oven is ready to go. So that's all there is to this project. It really is simple. You can do it in 5 to 10 minutes. But anyway, I hope you've learned something. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I really appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care.